Hello, you want to learn how to read quickly? Give me 1 second and I'll teach you. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Aysun. I'm a journalism, film and media student at the University of Stirling, but that's not why you clicked on this video. I will teach you how to read quickly and efficiently, because a lot of people have as their goals on New Year's that they want to read more books and more quickly and all of that, and then they give up within like the next week, month, whatever. And the reason is pretty obvious, because you don't get the results that you wanted. In the gym, we don't go that often as well because we don't have the reward feeling of this is working. So I will teach you how to read quickly and efficiently so you can navigate how quickly you want to read, or if you want to actually take in a book and take a minute and all of that. So yeah, this is göttlich, so like star-crossed in English, and I'm rereading it right now. And you don't have to spend like a whole week or month to read a book. What I do is, first of all, I never read one book at the same time. I read a couple. And the reason is just reading takes a bit more than watching a movie. And we all know that after watching like 1.5 to 2 hours of a movie, we get bored quite quickly. To have that variety of different books and different themes, of maybe a thriller and then a rom-com and then a non-fiction book that will actually teach you something, having a few books at the same time that you're reading really keeps you on your toes without you getting bored. And I do something called quick reading when I want to get to the point quite quickly, when I'm reading a non-fiction book about like creating habits and all. So yeah, especially when I'm reading a book that is non-fiction, or when I just want the information, I speed read through it. So what do you do in speed reading? You have the book like this, and then you have your pen, or you can just do it with your eyes, and you can go through the lines like an 8, and you practice doing that. And then you read like this, and your brain gets all of the information. So yeah, it's pretty much like reading a word, but it only has the consonants. So you have half of the word, but you can understand what it like is meant by it. So you read like that in speed reading, and you practice it. And the more you read, you will notice that your speed just gets quicker and quicker, and you can actually get through a book in like a few hours. And then when you actually want to enjoy a book, or take a break, or read while you're taking a bath, you can take a step back and like read slowly again. But the reason why you get frustrated very quickly with books is because you don't go through it enough. Like you're going out of your comfort zone to like take a minute to read a book and stuff. And then after you don't get the constant kick of like, yeah, I finished a book, you give up. What I like to do while I'm reading nonfiction or something that I want to learn, I underline things with a pen or a pencil, and it just stays in my mind longer. So it's like, it's not only reading, but actually learning what you read. And I think just not reading one book at the same time, but multiple at the same time. Not being afraid of giving up a book if you don't like it, because many people have this idea that you really have to read through a book, and then they don't make that book, and then they give up on reading for a few months, and that is just a shame. So you are allowed to give up on books if you don't enjoy reading them. Speed read, learn how to speed read. And I think one of the most important things as well is try new genres, try new writers, and try blogs that actually tell you if you read this book and you liked it, you will like this. Because many people think that they don't like something because they started with the wrong thing for them, because they didn't enjoy the first thing that they that they tried in that section. Or like K-pop, not all Korean music is pop. Like you have rap and all of that as well. And it's like, don't give up just because you have one perception of it or it didn't work before. So those are my tips. I have phases where I read a lot. I read like 3 to 4 books in a week. And then I have phases where I don't read for a month because I have been very busy, but constantly going back to like one of my best friends, which is writing and reading, is just a pleasure because you feel less alone. Books are always there for you. And it's so nice to walk through life with a different perspective. You can just be someone else for a few hours, and it's amazing. And you can talk to the smartest, most inspirational people in the world, and you only have to pick up a book. You can talk to Cicero, and you can learn through like what he has written. You can talk to Aurelius, and you can talk to Steve Jobs, and all of these people have books, and it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating to be in someone else's brain for a minute. So I would say just go out there and pick up an amazing book. Yeah, those are my few tips. I hope it helped, and see you in the next one.